Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So we are going to spend some time here this late hour, very late hour. I don't know if this is quite late, to be honest with you. I struggle to come because I promised that I will be coming often here. Not that normally I'm not supposed to be here now, okay? But yesterday we couldn't make it. Today to skip it also was quite heavy for me. So I have to do my best to come here. I'm not here with smile, okay? Because of what you know already. I believe it's not something that is hidden. So many of us are aware of what is going on. Okay, some of us have seen the news, some are in doubt, some are confused. But the way you see it, the way I see it, I'm not here to tell you I verified the news. Okay, let us be as confused as we are now. Okay, for now. So anything is possible. I'm not here for that, but I'm here to share a few things that I've noticed, especially from Akparaw, who everybody expected to react on it for a very long time now, for some days now, but he did not. But somehow there's some reaction from his camp or from him that to me looks suspicious, and we're here to go through that. And I have a few things to say based on the report and reaction of some people after the first video that I made on our main platform. Okay, just a moment, I'm trying to share this. I'm trying to share the live broadcast. You yourself, you can share it. You can share it. You can just help me like the video. I'm not here to chase cloud. Okay, it's not about how many people that are gonna watch the video. It's about getting the message out there so that those who care we may see, those who did not watch us live may watch later. Okay, like I said, this is late hour, very late hour, and the only way for me to know that you are here is when you manage to comment. If you comment, then I will know that you are here watching with us. So sometimes you have to take you some minutes before you like the video, before you watch, you comment rather. So, but we are here. We are here this late hour, Biafran time. So do me a favor and do the needful. So we are going to wait for some minutes before we start properly. Just bear with me. This is later broadcast, like I said. How long we're going to spend here does not really matter. Okay. So just a moment. Let's wait for some time before we go through the what brought us here in first place. Okay. From the beginning of human history. Okay, we have somebody, Terrace TV, Lagstone. I don't know. You said, okay, my brother, you are the first to make comment on this live broadcast. I appreciate you for that. We are still waiting. We have spent the 5 minutes, so let me just wait at least 10 minutes. I know some of you will be wondering why are you playing this kind of song this hour. I'm playing this song is because the reason is one is because of the news. Okay, that some of us, if not all of us, are confused about it, and some somehow are throwing blame in another on another people or trying to blame each other. We have. Ken Ward Stamp, you are here with us. Ken Ward Stamp, I see you. Although everything is together with the one word, he said good one. Nice to have you. And please, if you are just joining us, do me a favor by clicking on like button. So many of us saw the news, all right. So that is why I am playing this song, because somehow my heart is bleeding. Um, you know already, what is going on, and be it no matter what. Do you understand? No matter what. Daniel or Sola, I see you. Hi, Mr. Kai Osuala. Osuala, I think that's the correct pronunciation. Osuala, yeah. Nice to have you, and I'm happy to see you. I don't know who is this person from Mexico typing garbage. I don't know what they're talking about. You are somehow irritating. I can see you said Negra. All of you, if you are here because of ratio, you want to this racist of a thing. I'm not here for that. Okay, I'm not in a good mood, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. I will do. I'll make another video on our main platform after this live broadcast. I want to address some few individuals that choose to comment on the video that I made, just reading what CS put out there. Some people actually capitalize on that and to see me as a hater. Very, very funny. Now, we have a Chinwe. Chinwe is here. We said you are watching from Biafra land. Kai report, good morning. My sister, I appreciate you. You are one in a million. I respect people from homeland watching at this hour, like this later broadcast. It's not easy. Do you understand? It's not easy. And like I said, why? Because even if you have data, you may not have light. If you have light, your data may be slow. Not because that you can't afford it, but because of the content environment you find yourself. That's just the fact. It's not your fault. So anybody watching from homeland, I see you as like, I value you and cherish you because it's one of the difficult things to do late hour like this. And you abandon your sleep just because you saw the notification, and that is, it means a lot to me. It means a lot. So we need to understand one thing. I don't know how to put it so that it will not go, so it not raise dust. When I come here or any of my broadcasts and I say that I don't support any killing, criminality, lying, sabotage, count me out. Some people actually think that I'm saying that for saying sake. I'm not. If you know me, you know that I'm not the kind of person that I don't venture into a fight that I know that I'm not prepared, that I'm not ready. I don't do that. That's why I always take my time to choose what I'm doing, because I hate failure. Okay, not that I'm afraid of failure, but I hate it. I hate to fail. I always want to make sure that I get it right. I know in this world, mistake is certain, but avoidable mistake that you ignore because of your negligences is one of the most difficult things for me to just overlook. When I know that I can avoid this, and somehow things begin to go the way it's going. Okay, I'm happy to see you be Fidelis, because why is not because of anything, but I just want you to understand one thing. I can see your comment. You say, why are you supporting evil? But you claim to be with Simon Ekpa just because of content creating. Okay, I'm coming to you. I'm going to be very, very funny. I'm coming to you. So you want something different from what you have in Nigeria. I mean, you want something different from what you have in Nigeria, and you are fighting for that thing, okay, using Nigerian style. Don't you see that something is wrong? Something is very wrong. And James Chigoze Kai, you are doing a great job. I wish you the best. I appreciate you for that. Thank you for saying that. All right, thank you for that. And don't forget, Ubi Fidelis. Like I said, I'm coming to you. We all know what we want. We know that we want freedom. We know that we want our people to live and let live. We want to see people progress. We want to progress as well. When I say that I don't support killing, criminality, and lies, I'm not here to look face, like to make you happy. That you feel happy with what I'm saying is because you reason that you're a lover of truth. Even if some truth, may go against you, like your sentiment. For example, let's say you like Ugo 247. Let's say for you here. Let's say you like Ogenkere. I'm using you be Fidelis. You like Ogenkere, right? What makes you a truthful person is for you to stand on the truth that is not in favor of that person that you like. That's when you are going against your sentiment, just to make sure that you get it right, that you stand on that thing that you believe. But when you begin to jump from place to place, trying to create excuses to favor your right hand man, you are no more truthful. You are no more truthful, and that is why it's difficult to stand on the truth, because it takes some people who are well disciplined to do that. It's not something that anyhow people can do. It's not meant for anyhow people. Now, during the time of PM 2013, 2024, 2023, 2024, PM said before even 2023, I think maybe 2021 and 2022, there was one of his brokers, he said that he is not a career agitator, that he's fighting Biafra freedom with a time frame, and he gave himself 5 years. He decided to move from step to step, laying roadmap, strategies, and target, meeting the target, hitting it back to back, from formation of this to formation of that, for inauguration of this to inauguration of that, for actualizing this to actualizing that, making sure that everything is intact, that he have everything in his palm, according to his target, according to what he want to achieve. Then some people followed him, pretending they understand what he wants, pretend they're going to achieve that thing together with him. We, watching from outside, open our eyes, connecting the dots, making sure that everything that we are following, that we connect it with our own understanding, to make sure that everything, that we do not start talking because we want to talk or acting out of the box. Well, then what happened? People who have different agendas begin to troop in, drag a position, and they always want to place themselves in a strategic place where they will get what they want. Some of us that are very, very neutral and calm, followed with Mickey hat, like very calm and understanding, believing that everything will be the way it's supposed to be. Then you cannot identify those who join for joining sake, or those who want to be there to destroy. You can't see them. You will not know them until the time when they want to execute what they want to execute. Then if you are calculative enough, you'll be able to dictate it. Now, to cut the long story short, PM gave time that he want to make sure that Biafran come by so time. Okay? To make sure that you get everything by so time. And he said, okay, to declare Biafra, you have to have, just to follow international standard, that you need to have some referendum and everything. And with that, you can answer, okay, this is what is going on, this is what you want to achieve and all that. Then after referendum, everybody understands the reason of that referendum is to declare Biafra. That's the reason of that referendum. Some of us that are shouting, fall back down, you were the one telling people to go and vote, and you all of a sudden, the reason why you organized self-referendum disappeared, because that was when you gave mandate to declare Biafra. If you say you don't want Biafra to be declared, that you must be in USB, in a briggy, then why declaring Biafra? You get the point? Because when you cast that vote, what you gave is mandate is even written there. One of the questions when you want to cast vote, that do you agree? Are you giving support? Your mandate that Biafra should be declared? It is written there. Some of us don't read it. I will spend my time to read it. Do you understand? Now, after reading it, then the time to declare Biafra was fast approaching. Somehow, some people that will understand what it means begin to shiver, begin to quake. And from then, they decided to, they started planning and plotting on how to take PM out of the way. He himself, PM, understood what is about to happen. He made a comment where he said, it's not about me, it's about you. They want to take me out just for them to get you. They want to take me out for them to get you. For them to get, lay hands at you. As if that is just like mere talk, they really succeeded. Then when PM is not here, what happened again? Remember what I told you that when he started, he made it clear, this is my plan, this is my target. I have 5 years to achieve this. This is the roadmap. This is what I want. This is what I feel. This is the way I want it to be. Everything was well planned, well structured. Some people joined that time. Do you know that it is now that PM is not here that they want to suppress them? They started bringing their neck out to tell you what they want and what the reason, the way they reason and everything. One of it is what Adadrama said. That now, that all this while that he is here, that all this while that she has been here, it is now that she will show you reason why she joined in the first place. That statement is not ordinary. Some of us may look at it, may say, she's talking how, and therefore it's just a mere talk. To me, it's not a mere talk. And that is why I am here to, explain this to you. Before I go for that, I can see that this guy really want to get into my nerves, and I'm going to, respond to you now. You be Fidelis. Before then, let me welcome my brother, the one and only Armstrong, Odogu himself. I really appreciate him, my brother. Very calm and very gentle. And he's one of the people that followed me from day one. Day one with that. And since then, I have not seen any comment from him that made me to refresh myself and say, are you sure that he's one? You get the point. He's one. I'm not saying that because he's here. I told even my wife that Armstrong is the only person that I guess spanner here, that I one of them. There are some other people, but his own is so unique because if I'm streaming live, unless it not see the notification, you understand? I can never change. I've not seen, because there's somebody, I don't want to mention name, that sometimes when he comes to my live program, some comments that you make me to refresh my system. I told the friend about it. He was laughing. He told me to, why do you refresh your system? I said, yes, because let me be sure that is it the one that making this kind of comment? Some Biafrans are, Automobile then I hear the men of Biafra or other things. It can make you sometimes you begin to think so the only way to conquer that is to make sure that your hands are clean. Stand on the truth. And time for you be Fidelis. You be Fidelis, I'm here for you. Let's start from your first comment. You said the first one, you said your first comment, but Kai, why do you support evil, but you claim to be with Simon Ekpa just because of the content creating? Now, my brother, quickly tell me the evil that I'm supporting on conversation, or less if you want to get it fast. Can I put my number so you call then and tell us? I have your time. This is later broadcast, so you can talk about it. So you tell me the evil that I'm supporting, because the reason why we have two eyes, if this one cannot see, the other one will see. So maybe you will be my second eyes for a few minutes. Open my eyes, since I'm somehow sounding like a crazy person to you. So maybe you can go to explanation and exposition. I may regain my sense back. So are you willing to take me on that journey? I would like to hear from you. And Armstrong, just don't block it. Let me hear from him. Because this kind of people, I know him. He's one of the people that followed me here on this second platform. I think he's not in the other platform, but this platform I know him from day one. You'll be Fidelis. When you open a platform newly, there's some names that will kick in your mind, that those ones that start following you at the early stage. He's one of them, but I don't know that the guy he's just like you can't trust him. You can't trust him. So he's just like a yam. When you sow a yam, when you plant, if you want to call it family, have a yam farm. When you put one yam, don't know how, normally we cut it. If there's a way you cut yam when you want to plant it, then all of a sudden, maybe if you put just small thing, during the time of harvest, you may see 3 yam. So this guy is unpredictable. You can't predict him, but let me see the level of his mindset after a few months now. This is not about liking this or that. The most important thing is to follow what Simon Ekpa suffered to lay down simple. Now, not to lie this and lie that, isn't it? So what Simon Ekpa said down, according to you, is what? Mention that he said that. Now let me ask you. You want to talk about the USB, or did the PM plan to declare Biafra or not? Did he set the target, the steps or the roadmap to declare Biafra or not? Do you understand the reason why you PM organized self-referendum? What was his reason to organize self-referendum? COS. Who made her COS? Did the PM also give her lawyer or her ex-wife the information that the COS is now his surrogate? You're talking about laid down rules and everything. So you want to go back to Briggy, that PM know that it will expire after declaring Biafra. The idea of maintaining the structure you're talking about sounds like DOS. That when Masakana was kidnapped, the God will have a way of doing, have a way of showing his wisdom to those who have eyes to see. Everything that the DOS own is more understandable than you guys. You know why? Because during the time of DOS, we never have not experienced something like that before. But the worst people is people that have experienced what happened after the kidnapping of Masakana and still couldn't solve the minor problem before them currently. If you fall back, you need to go back to apologize to DS. Because what DS was telling you is to fall back. Come back to DS that they are the only institution that Masakana cannot build. Get it clear to your score, because some of you are very, very dumb. You criticize DS, you followed autopilot. Why? Because you think that that's a way to go instanta, based on the plan that Masakano had when he formed ESN and when the psalms that the people were reading to march to where? Masakano was talking about march, time to march to where? Some of you, we sometimes, when we are trying to explain this to you, we'll be saying something that may go contrary to what Masakano actually need. Okay, or what PM need. But that some of you are doing it deliberately. That's why sometimes people choose to insult you people because of the way you reason, because your reasoning and the way you think is not going down well to people who can reason. You were with Masakano IPOB. Everything was moving. Then all of a sudden, the Masakano was taken. Then DOS couldn't stand up to even to address Biafran, to tell them what happened to Masakano. For weeks, even today, they have not addressed Biafrans after 4 to 5 years. To tell, look, this is what happened to Masakano. They couldn't do that. The only person that made an attempt is Simon Ekpa. They started telling you, he's a nobody, he was not a member of IPOB, but they were there when he was organizing fundraising for the whole world to, and he interviewed Masakano. Masakano was pleased to have him on his side. And everything, not only that Biafrans were in love with him, he did not drag anything with anybody. He did not drag any post. Post was coming to him. That is a sign of a leadership, a good leader. Then, when Masakano was taken, he told you, calm down, let us hear. He even said, let us wait for this to come out with the press release. They were all panicking and hiding. Nobody knows. Nobody accused them of anything then at that initial stage. But their attitude and their way they carry themselves actually affected their own plan and everything. So it is a hypocrite for you to come now after abandoning the US, which is right thing to do. which is right. Then after turning back on DOS, you are here questioning you want to follow the authority and the strategy that PMO and Master is even different. PMO is more easy, more transparent for you to see the roadmap that PM set. It's not Master is somehow complicated, but you manage to move away from that to follow PM, which is Obana. The only way, the only thing that Master wanted is that kind of thing. Because you follow Master, you understand what Master wanted. Master don't want violence, creating bang. PM make sure that did not happen. Because during the time of Uche were telling people to go and protest. People were buying people for fun. Which I don't blame Uche for somehow. But where I have issue with Uche is turning around and saying Masokano was buying our youth. Were you not one of the leaders? You see how bad our people can be, because now you are no more in line with Masokano, you turn against him. That's what I hate. So you coming out to talk about the structure by Master laid and all that thing, I asked you a question. Were you here when they kidnapped Master, yes or no? If the answer is yes, did you ever support IPOB in any shape or form? The answer is yes. Were you in agreement with what Master believed? The answer is yes. When Master was kidnapped, did you move from DOS to autopilot? The answer is yes. Then now that Master did not make PMO his deputy or serious, get it very clear. He did not make Master that. Master, we know what he wants. We understand what was playing out. We know that people were almost strangling him just because they want him to prove that he can do this, he can do that. But he managed after everything. My mommy, I see you, doctor. Nice to have you. After everything, okay? After everything, you managed to move away from that. And you are here telling me the structure that PM led and all that thing. If you actually followed PM then, you joined other pilot from IPOB, why don't you go back to DOS? Since you are good in falling back, since you now you remember that you have a back to fall with, right? Why don't you fall back to DOS? Which is more reasonable. Why? Because Master Kano did not even make different Prime Minister DOS, or even say, okay, you are not my surrogate. The only thing he said, give him a slot, which DOS of course refused. You see that? But here you have a government well planned, well structured, that you know those people that are leading everything is there with you. You can see it. Just that three people, three of them, Ogenkere, Van, Sonarawa, three people only, that their office has been tampered. Maybe Imam Madaba, we don't even know. Listen, some of you that know Imam Madaba and all that, you will happen to be a member of the cabinet. That's why you know him. Watching from outside, like you don't have anybody briefing you anything about what is going on. You don't know this man at his age. He don't even understand the difference between conflict resolution committee, a committee, not even elected position, a committee. Now let me move to another thing that you said here. You before because I can see that your message keep coming. You said again. Okay, this one said, how do you know? Are you in the camera? How do I know what? What do you mean? How do you know? Tell me what. If you want to put a comment, put it fully so I can understand what you're saying. He said, don't analyze what you don't know. You are not there. You just follow what you heard from someone. You see why I said you are just like Adadorama with a 3 leg. You know what I mean by 3 leg? You are just like Adadorama with a 3 leg. You're a man, isn't it? You have 3 legs. And you are just like Adadorama. People who cannot even think. Who can't even think? Now listen. You are here. Look at what he said. That I don't know. I wasn't there. Fine. But you forgot that I have what is called handset that have internet. Like I can browse, I can see. You don't remember that. You that is in the other side now. Okay, tell me how you receive your message. Are you one of the cabinet members? So where did you get your own conviction? Like you have been convinced that this is what it is, and you follow that. How did you get your own information? How did you know? You can put. Let me reverse that question to you. How you are where you are now? What made it possible for you to do that? Are you a member of the cabinet? This is just unbelievable. Now let me let me read your message again. He said you are just exposing yourself here. Very, very funny. He said, don't analyze what you don't know. I analyze what I know. Mention what that I analyze that I don't know. For example, now the news, very, very disturbing news of Commander Holy Ghost. Right? What did I say in that thing? Nothing. I just read what I managed to read it out the way you see exposed it there. Did I tell you, guys, let us pop champagne? Thank God that he's no more. No. Did I also tell you, guys, let us mourn that he's no more? No. Did I tell you that don't worry, don't mind that he's going to surface anytime soon? No, because I don't know. That what you can see on social media is what I analyze. Then if some of you, like you, fall back, keep on with, if you decide to challenge me with deep question, I have no other choice than to ask people. Do you get it? I have no other choice than to ask people that I feel that may know the right answer. And then when I ask, it's not my fault. You are the one that put me to ask. If I come out and tell you this is what happened, this is what that is, I cannot tell you that this is what it is. Easier for you to bring up your own, come up with your own argument. You begin to call me names. Oh, they pay you money. Yeah, they pay me money. Okay, now you want to talk about paying money. I also can say the same thing to you, that they paid you money. Okay, and each time you come here, I thought that you by now you maybe somehow God has touched your brain cells, but it seems like you are not. Some of you fall back, depending on how they push you. Some of you they push you, you fall back at level ground. Some of you fall inside pit toilet, and that's the annoying part. I noticed that not all of you that fall back truly, or you fall back, yes, but how deep you fall matter, because some of you did not even land in a normal level ground. Some of you decided to fall and just like earthquake hit where you are, and you decided to descend deep down on the earth, and that is a very like you. For you to repent, for you to regain your brain, and PM will not only come out. Mazamukana and PM will come out before your brain cell will begin to somehow begin to crawl to manage to reason, so that you can actually articulate issues. But for what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing from you now, you did not fall back alone. You that is your brain, your skull smashed and because everything you are saying here, and the annoying part is that you are somebody, you look like somebody's father. You are an elderly person. You're a man, but somehow your brain, to be honest with you, is just like your brain, you need to be examined. You just hear yourself. I ask if your brain cells are still active, to be honest with you, you have regained your sense of reason this night. Because first thing is that I try my best to take you back, how you fall back, how you refuse to fall back during DS. That alone should have, bring some element of wisdom in you. But you see that you question it because the padlock not gonna score now there. You should understand that for you to manage to escape DOS request to fall back, that they are the structure that PM Mazamukana made. Truly they are. And PM Mazamukana made it clear that each open actually have on there. Okay, madam, na ndị kposiri bụ vultures. Ọma na ekene na si na ha bụ Bulgarians. Ọma na Bulgarians na have the two more Samperians. Ọma, and being that we are able to identify, we know the division of Samperians, Bulgarians, and everything. We understand. That's why we're able to. Now, if I'm not going to go on the table about I will like you. Because when you started joining Mazamukana, nobody pushed you to do that. You were able to add one or two about Mazamukana, about what is going on, to figure out what you want. Just for example, now how can I, at my age, after watching what is going on in Northeast and somehow in Benue, now in the Delta, now in the Benin, in the Yoruba land, everywhere, and we know how they're pushing, we have been pushing to conquer our land for ages. After seeing all those things, we expect you to sit down and watch your Genkere. Into the man nagari from place to place without coming out with anything. Do you know some people will read your body language before you even listen to what is coming out from your mouth. Listen, some people in this whole life cannot only believe what you are saying, they have to look into your eyes to know if you actually mean what you are saying. Your mouth can produce everything. You may just decide to sound like somebody. You want people to grab it. No. Some people that have very, very, very high, sense of reason, they don't just listen to the word of your mouth. They will also try to read your body language to know if you are saying this because you want people to listen, hear you, or you are saying it from the depth of your heart. Ubi fidelis, ikwu okwu ebe a divorce ga na-asa dịka voice ndị nọcha na paaki ekene dịrị Chukwu motos or young chagro. But when you reason, ụmụaka bụ nọkịta na na-asị uncle say it again. Uncle say it again, because you keep on exposing yourself that look at what you are saying here. And the annoying part is that you guys will be the first to want your voice to be heard. Everyone will be quiet, you want to talk. Even Bible said that a fool is considered wise when he keep quiet. Why don't you keep quiet and listen? It's better so that people will know. Definitely anti-I. Everybody quiet. So okay, answer. He may say don't say that. You are trying to question me. Analyze if I'm what? Mention one thing. Mention one thing that I analyze here, or even before now. That is one that you can carry report. You got it wrong. There's some information. If I want to be like your queen, then I remember that photo. But once you swap on us, one of but you want a man that you are married that vision name. That is the person you guys are jubilating that she cheat with you, right? That goes back to your sense of reasoning. Because often you see the issue man call that kind of thing. Let me read another thing. Let me know what again you have said so far there. And this one you said this is not about like okay, this one I think I have got through to and say how do you know? Okay. The next one is don't analyze what you don't know. I think I have finished all your comments. Did you have another one? Do you have another one? That is when I am saying that is what I am saying. You are not insider, but you are saying things out of what you heard from who you feel that is the right. Okay, now if hearing something from somebody is the problem, who told you your own? Angel what? Okay, archangel what? Mention it. What is the name of the archangel that tells you that passes your own? The one that you believe on. In another by the beacon. So I should not even listen to somebody that you believe on. The one you listen that you made you to trust what you believe on now. You heard it from somebody that you yourself believe. That's exactly what happened. So I am even better than you. I'm able to really listen to everybody. Then I come back and put one or two together. You think I am here? I listen to Sonarawa more than you. I listen to Ogekere more than you. Because I have to listen to them for me to bring my content out. Can you say that? When last did you sit down like this and listen to COS or listen to let's say Rosette program? When last did you? Our mommy here, Dr. Aggie. I don't think you even know her name because she only have people that reason in her broadcast. And maybe if you go there now, you'll be remember don't give you a shape weapon because your brain will never remain the same. She will teach you with the fact and figure. Can you say that? You don't have that access. Like I told you here, I listen to Sonarawa. The only person that I don't listen to is Chamaka, because I know that one is almost in the same class with Adadaram. People that they want to make noise without making sense. I don't waste my time. But the sister Akparaw, I listen to him more than which some people that follow me don't like. Sometimes if I bring him there, you must see somebody, one or two people on my comments telling me, "Man, don't bring not everything you see you bring here." But they don't know why I'm doing that. So that when I say something, I say you'll be able to connect the dots. You don't do that. Your own is one thing. If you read one post, some of you are in the WhatsApp group where they will tell you, don't reason for yourself. Just read the post here. We are here to save you, and you believe. You believe, and they add all of you in the WhatsApp group. Just today is a Monday. Just go there and share this thing. They give you somebody will craft out something to tell you, oh, go and post, and you are posting it without using your brain to know what you yourself can believe on. So if I have time to ask question, then it's not my fault. You are not an insider. How did you know? How can you believe? Okay, because you are not an insider, that's why you follow sheepishly. You know what? It is that you are not even an insider is the reason why you should ask. Logically, that for the fact that you are not an insider, that will give you reason to go and ask, verify what you want to believe on. Obviously, I'm always a platform they post for people to believe, and I should not ask questions. I should just come out and then what do you think of my platform will be like? Oh yes, platform, isn't it? No, man. I listen to people that can reason. When you listen to information, Secretary of Information here, Dr. Agi, when you listen to her, you know that you are listening to wisdom. When you listen to the Defense Secretary, which can you imagine even this? I remember this woman called him Sabo. What is the name of this our brother, Defense Secretary? That he's a Sabo. Until this day, she have never proved that. Yet, on a question for saying that they're banking some millions to Ogenkere account. You know, that kind of thing. And she's the one that made that to go viral. Now she's trying to blame that on Rose. She forgot that she's forgetting that a lot of her ways, like some video of her in the past, is still there that can also contradict what she's saying currently. So, you be Fidelis, I noticed that you need Father Mbaka to touch you, to lay hand on you, so that you can somehow return back to normal. Because at the moment, before, he said, don't analyze what you don't know. What again did you say here? That is what I'm saying. You are not insider. You are who he said you heard from whom you feel that is right. Ha. Again, you said, don't worry. He said, what again? What did you say? Wait. Don't worry. My happiness is that Simon is not in Nigeria detention. That one day he must be out. But my annoyance is that Ngozi is trying to destroy what he labored for. Just what do you mean? Nike? Okay, Nike. Because wisdom guy here. You know, say let me attend to other before for some of you that just listen to what he said, that you thank God that someone who is coming and is not in Nigeria. We are more thankful than you. Do you understand? We are more thankful than you. And I'm not only happy that PM is not in Nigeria, I'm also happy that he's not as daft as some of you think that he is. Because some of you think that he will come out and say, where's the prison? Where's the prison gate? Open the prison now for everybody that supported this years. Okay, if PM is here, like let's assume that you managed to deceive him with all this kind of imaginary story, and only this question I asked, that if PM receives this kind of question, his brain cells will start working immediately, which is one, if Akparaw, Ogenkere, and Vam happen to be reintegrated in new secretary of like a new cabinet member in USB, do you believe they will be shouting, let's fall back? Let me abandon this my new office to fall back. Do you think they will do that? Because they are the one championing that. Imam Madabo would have just, because he don't have that nerves to agitate. But see these people, yes, you have other people like Success and the rest of them. They have voice. They're happy with falling back. They're happy with it because the whole thing affected their own office. But these three people, they are the one that made sure that everything collapsed the way it is today. When I say people, one of them are somehow weak. That one is just like Akparaw Bamman, which is the Vam. But the Sonarawa and Ogenkere, they are more brutal in terms of this issue of fallback. It's all about their office, nothing more. So, had COS made them, let's say Sonarawa Defense Secretary and Ogenkere, Sonarawa Defense Secretary and Ogenkere, maybe let's give him maybe Okay, great. Okay, great. Defense minister, because on give him defense, on give him yeah, no man, no equal well. Give him defense secretary, and Sonarawa somehow he like a German at the Ottoman well. He give him a German department. As nke na-akwụ bel na na-ebreki akwa ime ya achịrịgbakrute na department nke ya gaa n'iru ya. Do you believe that they will have the courage to on their camera to tell you that you need to fall back? Just watch the way Sonarawa was trying to deceive people with the reason why you need to fall back. One of the reasons, according to him, because I told you I've listened to him more than many of you that fall back. He said, you see how this guy just changed my program. I'm not here to talk about all those things. He said that the reason why you need to fall back is because once you declare Biafra in USB, then you have to stay in Briggy to fight, to liberate, not to liberate you, to liberate the USB. I don't understand I don't know if then the question is, who is this USB you're talking about? USB, is it a human being or just a land? Who is the USB? Because what the guy is trying to tell you that USB is just like a house, okay, that is there. So you declare it like you build a house and put this ribbon and balloon and all that, then you go there with your scissors, they count 1, 2, 3, cut it, and everybody they start fireworks and everything, celebrating that you have opened your new house, merriment kick on, and then after that, then call the construction company to close it again, that you are now fighting for the key of that door to be open, so that you have to go from that building to another building where you start there, you'll be there agitating for that building for you to move. I don't understand, because you have already declared Biafra. You declared it. Next thing you need to do is to maintain it by standing. Make sure you park into that house. Stay there. People will now say, okay, hello, where are you? I am in my house. Then you start giving people your address. They don't know your address. Okay? They'll see you in the morning, you come out from your house. In the evening, you go back to the house. They know this is where you live. But this guy, they told you, go back to Briggy, fall back to Briggy, stay in the Briggy, and fight your way to live in the house that you have opened. Will make sense at all? The answer is no. And you believe that people will come out and embrace that kind of thing. Then Obi Pay said, Mr. Kai, good morning from my side and happy new week. The same to you. I appreciate you. I'm strong. I can never say, okay. This Ubi is senseless. Honestly, this is the fallback group. Ubi said, that is what I am saying. Okay, I think I was jumping people's comment to video on. Sabinus Okachi said, Kai, on the way back from work, just join your broadcast. Thank you so much, Sabinus. When I hear Sabinus, it reminds me of this the one, the comedian. How are you, my brother? Kamek, I hope I pronounced your name. He said, may God reward you for opening people's eyes more. What is happening, brother Kai? We are coming to that. We're going to discuss it sharply before we end the broadcast, because this is later broadcast. We don't need to spend too much time. Please, inside on the, what do you mean? Insist on the guy to call you. Okay, please insist on the guy to call you. No. I have tried it in the past. He can never ever call. He can't. It's a normally phone name. Mama, even on the man. And James, he said, when somebody says something, you will know his direction. He is from fallback people. Of course, man. No, we are not arguing about it. He was trying. He's just trying. He want me. His problem is that he want me to fall back. Are you still here? He said, don't worry, my happiness. Okay, I think I died. This is one of the ones that I jumped. Chinwe is here. Chinwe said, watching from Biafra land, Kai report, you are on point. Don't mind Ubi Fidelis. He is a flavor who is not a critical thinker. He is not a historian. If you don't finish work here, my sister. Thank you so much. Ubi na big I where have you been? I say hi, nice to see you. Obi Page. Kai, you must know that some of our people are useless, and they resign below. Okay, when the reason, I think we should, you want to say reason below animal and not resign, reason. And Armstrong said Ubi brain has been locked in one calabash. I mean, locked in one calabash, in one calabash in Okikwe shrine. My goodness, Allah, chicas, if it is you, shame me. The next thing is that the non-verbal communication is also very important. Okay, I think when I was talking about body language, yeah, I know feelings is another version of why is painting. Wait up like my brother. Gabriel, good morning to you, Kai. Ngozi, good morning. Greeting to all of you. Alpha Mo Anthony Chikuze, we must remain focused. We must remain focused. The only government that Biafran identify with is United States of Biafra government. As I said again, we will continue to stand with our DPM, just like Biafrans stood by our PM, just like in the day of DS on Nagemoge. Gabriel said again, you are making a great sense. Thank you for that. Mazikai, that's from Chooks. Mazikai, you still awake. Well done for your good job. Yes, I'm awake, my brother. Gabriel said again, we have only one government. So thank you guys for your comment. The comment is very interesting. So let's go back to, since the guy is no longer here, and thank God that he decided to go and rest. In a break from my you know, they push me like that. If you want to push me, please come with something that is far superior than what I have, and then I will follow. I don't come greeting and care for. Or if you want to push me to what you want, make sure that you have what is more superior and more important than what I have. So, but if this is kind of cheap argument, or they move me, they move me at all. Now, like I said, the issue of Holy Ghost, okay, that is no more, according to what CS posted, that is no more. And some people choose to react on that in different way. To me, I'm not happy, not at all. I'm not happy at all, because I remember how how resolute the effort and his contribution, everything so far. Even though watching from afar, there was a time he was like very vocal, and I hope this is a lie. Okay, I hope this is a lie. Like, I want to hear tomorrow that he somehow surfaced. That's my prayer. Let it be like COS did not, that she got it wrong, as long as he lives. But this issue of sabotage, like people sabotaging one another, because you cannot tell me otherwise. I remember the days when the news of what is the name of the other commander they fired earlier this year? I remember his name. I know him, but I don't know what is going on now. If I remember his name, I mention it. Okay, they fired him. I don't know if some people, we can't go around and say that they not buy him, that they hold him just to make sure that he keep on pointing finger at people. So I don't know that. I don't know if that is true. And the news also have it that his sister is in the hands of an army, Nigerian army or something like that. Then two of them, they captured two of them, something like that. Ofunne. Now his name is Zuma the Rock. Okay, it was like a story, rumor. Before you know it, people from the other side were busy celebrating that, which is US and the Bible lovers. Okay, now the issue of Commander Holy Ghost, nobody knows what happened. Apart from what he has said, nobody knows. We don't know what happened. We don't have any idea. We don't know what happened to him, whose fault is that and not that. Okay, and my what I'm saying here is my own opinion, okay? So this is my own opinion. I'm not happy at all. Like when I say that I don't support any killing of anybody, that applies to every genuine person, whether Biafra or not Biafra. Whether like when I see some killing going on in Northeast, the same way I feel when I see that in the Biafra land, in the same way. The only people that, but not when you want to, maybe when they buy you on you because you are attempting to buy innocent people. That one is not is different. I'm saying what I'm saying now because I don't know what happened. Okay, don't get it twisted. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know. I cannot tell you anything about it because I can only say what I know. The way you see it is the way I see it. But for now, I am not happy that he's not here. Okay, some people actually felt that because he was against government, he was this and that. That's not a reason. That's not it's not good enough for me to come out and say, okay, yes, he served him well. No, because I cannot just throw all the good things he have been doing away because he have different opinion from what the government have. Do you understand? So I'm not in support of anything like that. And the way CS put it there, you can see the pain in her voice. Like she's not happy. So Makandi, goes on a base and people buy him. I know that's the next thing that you start hearing from tomorrow or next few days. If I thought they were gonna do anything about it, that's the next thing you will hear. Now somehow, as the thing is trending, because the name of the person that one of the people that CS mentioned there repeated his name severally in that post is Sonarawa, then Ogenkena. But Sonarawa was the one that was in the center of the topic because according to CS, he's the one that somehow very close to Holy Ghost. So I don't know. That's what I can make up from what CS put out there. Now, Sonny trying to respond to that, he started talking out of the point. Started, picking fight here and there, and that alone made me believe that truly the rumor could be real. And like I said, it did not go down well with me at all. So in an attempt to get back at USB without addressing the main issue, so now I begin to pick some past information, try to use that to say something. And Alpha Anthony said, Anthony Chuku said, Biafra must be mentally tough this time to be able to withstand this in the fall back, opening in back, opening fall back, operating in the black market. And this one called J China or China. All this the fallbackers, they are awake this hour. You said hi, our content creator. What do you mean by our? What do you mean by our content creator? Oh, now you be thinking about. Do I know you? I don't know who you are. You are, and I'm still surprised that my content can also get to you. It doesn't mean that you did not fall back so deep. Some of you falling back halfway. I don't understand. Do you have internet access in the where you are now? Like you should fall back to the 60s. Why are you here with internet access? Are you sure that you're not lying to some people? Those people that fall back through the fall back without looking back. I don't understand why you fall back and still trying to know what's going on this planet Earth. If you fall back so deep, so my content shouldn't get to you. So I'm not your content. Now you fall back with some content creators, and you should be very proud of them, like Disia, Adadorama, what is the name of Biafra Unite and Co. So these are fallback. You should be enjoying their content. So I'm not your content creator. I'm not. I create content for people that are reasonable, not for not for denters. Okay, and so now what I said is he posted. Look at it. This is something that he posted before. He started posting it again and again and again. You can understand that he's doing that because just a moment. I'm trying to remove. So he started posting this thing again and again. I forgot to encourage you guys to like this video. I'm surprised that until now, we have not even up to 20 people that managed to like this video. Only 17. And you have spent 1 hour, 5 minutes, and still counting. Wow. Later broadcast like this should be very, very, to like the video should be like one of the best thing or easiest thing to do, because when you like the video, you are encouraging the owner of the platform to send the signal or to recommend it to other people to watch. So please, if you have not liked the video, do me a favor and get the like up. Now we have 18. So please like the video. Let me assume that you forgot. For some of you that are struggling to know how to like it, maybe you don't see the option on your screen like sometimes it happened to me. There's a 3 dot at the top corner of your right hand on your phone. So just tap it, then you see the option to like the video. So later broadcast like this is something that you should just like willingly without arguing. But now, so he chose to, so that's why I decided to bring one of their propaganda video back, and which is this. Just hear this.
Because when you come talk on a use a do rubbish, you know to see gentle, come talk again. The moment the thing happen, they send me the picture. I see them. December, I see them. The picture they my phone now. Okay? So make on know they open mouth anyhow, they talk anyhow. It's very, very important that the God gentle have learned his lessons. Because those of you that push him to line, come and talk, come and talk. You know go see gentle, come talk rubbish again for you. Because when he come talk, when I go use that do rubbish, you know go see.
Now, the picture of the person is here, right? And not from Ugo. They are the one that the same people question Ugo. How did you know? Who send the picture to you? They themselves have the picture, because they actually believe that they have access. They only them have that every man on ground love them. You get the point? That's their own belief. Now, moving to another, because I don't want to waste more time on that. You know already. I'm just trying to tell you how somebody decided to, react on this trending news. What happened to what happened and all that. He did not say much, but okay. Here he says, see them not being ashamed. That's what just let us be keeping the record of his caption here. Here is another thing he said. Tell those idiots shouting USB. Let me pause the video. He said, tell those idiots shouting USB. That Biafran Defense Forces are not using survival vessel to blow up Islamic jihadist terrorists. Rather, weapons that surpassed the firepower of the terrorists. Now, this is from Sonarawa. Like I said, his own way of countering the news is this, and I will tell you why he's doing that. Now, he decided to bring this one. Look at, for some time now, he stopped using USB Nigeria. But out of anger, which I don't know who provoked him, is it because of the write-up or something like that? Instead of you to come out and explain to your followers what happened, they choose to swallow that and anyway, everybody. But out of anger, you can see how he's trying to get back. He said, you all came late, USB Nigerian group. Message, accountability, USB Nigerian group. He still don't feel comfortable because of this issue of, okay, come and give account. That is what he's trying to tell you. He said Master kind of rejected accountability group, rejected also. Mazzacano rejected accountability. That's MNK rejected accountability group. Then PM rejected also. PM rejected them also. Then APM with Briggy also do so now. So for some of you, now structure. Show us the structure. Master PM was structure and all that. That when each time you talk about this money accountability, they will tell you the amount of rejected it, PM rejected it. You see, the different thing the one of the things they don't tell you is that they are not Master Manakana, neither are they PM. Okay, and nobody said you should come to public and give account. Give account to your colleague, not to your cabinet. To the cabinet, not to social media. The account you are hearing, Logekere tell us how much is the account and what is going on, is because he refused to tell his fellow cabinet members. Then you ask yourself, what makes him more different than other cabinet members? What makes him different from other cabinet members? Nothing. Nothing. But proudly, he refused to give account. Now, let us hear what Master Morgana said here that made it that to start the video.
Told them about the transmitter, and today the transmitter is in Abuja with DSS. The reason why those that feed Uche gossip do that is because they want me to reveal the source of our strength, that our enemies may know. I'll tell them. So if I come here the way I would normally have behaved before, to say, oh, this is our defense fund, it's in this account, it's this much, then the zoo will not only look for it, they will calculate the amount of weapons we can buy with it, and they will buy 4 times that amount to wait for us. Simple common sense. Welcome. I don't want to embarrass our people by telling the world how much is in the defense fund. Do you think Israel will take me seriously if I come out to say to the world we have X Y Z amount of money in our defense fund? Do you know how many armored cars that Canada has? Armored vehicles, do you know? No, do you know? Armored cars, I can afford it. Don't even know how much, but you want me to tell you how much we have in the defense fund.
Now, what Master Organa said here is totally different from what happened, what is going on, or what reason why the question Logekere to give account. In case you have forgotten, during the time of convention, they needed money to sort out things in Finland. They called Logekere to release some cash. Logekere said no, there's no other money in the account. He has the account have 2 people have access to it. One person can only withdraw money, the other one can check the balance. The person that can withdraw money is Logekere. The other person can have access to know how much is the account. Logekere forgot that, he did not remember that, I believe. Then they asked him to pay. He said that there's no money in the account. That's why when some of you that follow Sonarawa, maybe you must have seen Sonarawa. Maybe you have watched the video where he was some of his brokers, not one. He said that Uche was calling PM, Uche was calling APM to bring money to where's the money, that they want to sort out something in Finland. That he was disturbing APM. So listen, disturbing APM. That was the word of Sonarawa. Logekere also said the same thing. that he was being disturbed by Uche, the European rep. Then I don't know his position now. That he was constantly calling him, disturbing his peace. Ogenkere told them there's no money in the account. Whereas there's money in the account because somebody, the other person, log into the account and behold, there has some money in the account. They called Ogenkere, okay, you said there's no money in the account because they have evidence already. The person took the screenshot and presented it to the cabinet. Listing so that you know where this account started. Then Ogenkere told them that he's not gonna come to meeting. This is what the reply from USB government and all people that are in the cabinet who are not even in the cabinet now. They reveal this to everybody. But some people who don't want to listen to the both sides want to run with one idea. Now, Ogenkere claimed there's no money in the account. The person that have access to the account with him took screenshot and presented it to the cabinet to see there's money. Now, Ogenkere, come and explain to us. You said there's no money in the account, but this is the screenshot of the account. You have money there. Oge did not go to that to clear anything until this day. They said, okay, if you, this is which is normal thing. If somebody who is holding your money can say this kind of thing, simply means that you want to know how all the money that they have been giving to him, how he spent it, what happened. And one of the reasons why he's running away is not about security issue. This is my own feeling. Nobody told me anything, but I believe that all this while he don't keep record of the money. Like there's nothing to give you. There's nothing. So whether he is whether he have been eating the money before or not, this is the reason why everybody started questioning him, bringing the money, sure, because he's the one that started it. He said there's no money in the account, whereas there's money in the account. When he noticed that they are not aware that there's money in the account, he claimed that money is his money, unless he want to borrow them money. They push him. He later transfer some money. That's what they said. But you get the point, meaning that the money belongs to the government, belongs to this, and the account is not his personal account. I think they told him to open the account for this issue, for this reason. But he claimed there's no money in the account. Meaning that he was trying to save the money for a day like this because he is aware of what is to come. I don't know if you're following what I'm saying, because sometimes when they are trying to make, to deceive people, they will reveal something that they will take your mind to something that will expose them the more. Now, this is another post that Sonarawa made in trying to reply this news of that magnitude that Holy Ghost is somehow no more here. So, and listen to this one as well. Just a moment. Now, wait. Read what he said here. He said, are you still looking for evidences? Now, let us listen to, since Adado is a good evidence for Sonarawa, let us listen to that.
The terrorists they recruit with criminal on their back Fulani.
Now, this is the part that I want to comment. You see, in as much as I condemn anybody, threaten anybody, I don't support anybody threatening somebody's life. Is very, very wrong, very, very bad. I'm not in support of it. But some of the things that you are saying also could be a threat to other people, because for you to on your camera to call somebody a terrorist, that knowing if the person is not, simply means you are threatening the person so that people can treat that person like it. You know what it means to be a terrorist. You know how people perceive you, what you are in the eyes of other people. If somebody come out and put that kind of allegation, that whole statement that you're a terrorist, that is a very, very, very big claim. Now, you cannot use your platform to condemn what you said that the word Caterpillar said another, which I condemn is not good. But you yourself that is saying that, make sure that you are not also threatening his life as well. Understand this, because it can go either way. I don't support anybody to threaten anybody's life, please. It is very, very wrong and very. But this woman have almost on her video is a very good threat. When you say that we know how what Fulanis are doing in our land, that every sensible Igbo person cannot just know that you're a Fulani person and just overlook you. Not to buy you, but the person will be careful about you. Some people may even want to buy you because Fulanis are not to buy people. So in defense, they may come and they will come after you as well. So you coming out and come with a Fulani person is a threat. You may not understand it. You coming out to tell people that the person is a sabo in this dangerous time, when you know the person is not a sabo, is a threat. So, as you are telling other people to stop threatening you, may you let it be clear to you also that you need to stop threatening others. This is not to tell you that other people have reason to threaten you because you're threatening them. No. What I'm saying in essence is that with your own broadcasts and your utterances, somehow could be more dangerous. Like people may feel offense, people may feel that you are, they may feel threatened the way you pass your message. That's what I'm trying to say here. Because when you are trying, look at what she's in the same video, she's condemning Caterpillar for threatening her family and her life. I don't even know that she has a family, to be honest with you. But that is it's not for another day. I don't believe that you have a family. She said that the Caterpillar is threatening your life and threatening your family and all that. The same video you are calling him a terrorist. I don't know your reason why you said that, but if it's because of a Bible, I've seen a video where he denied that he's not a Bible. I don't know if that is true or not. Because the man I don't even know Caterpillar in person. I don't know anything about him. But I've released a video, one of his voice message, where he said that he's a lie, that he's not a Bible. He's not working with the Bible. So I don't know which I don't know what is what. I don't know anything about it, but you that claim that you know all, fine. If you say that he's this, you are threatening his life, of course, when he threatens you, expect him to threaten you, of course, because you are threatening him either. You are threatening him the same way. So I don't know what you expect him to say.
Because of the Caterpillar, inside the Biafran Defense Force.
This is why it is more difficult for people now to advance, to progress. When old people that are supposed to caution children when they lie are the one inventing new modern lies. This woman said that he left cabinet because of the recruit to Caterpillar. Is a lie from pit of hell. No, you did not even leave. You have been expelled and sacked you from suspension to sack. When you notice that they have sacked you, because of course, actually, they have already even though some men are doing the same thing now. They went to her and rumor to her that USB government and they are not contemplating of lifting that suspension anytime soon. She said, okay, come on, because she don't want to be also she want to now go to Ogekere by if navigating her way back to Ogekere. And even the road is very difficult. And we have seen her video where she claimed, no, that she's not going to work with Ogekere, that Ogekere could get 20 years. Even if you're gonna take her 20 years or 30 years, that was her mindset. But when immediately she noticed that USB, because something from USB cabinet went to her and whispered to her that, look, cabinet members are not planning to recall you. That means kind of suspension until that can come. She couldn't believe it. Okay, if that is what they want. Let me tell you something that I'm going to do. You know, obviously, will be on the phone, thinking that she's going to destroy everything. Yes, I'm again. Today, the battle is still starting. Like in terms of questioning everything. I'm not talking about sabotaging or buying anybody. I repeat, I'm not in support of anybody. Different buying themselves is a taboo to me. I don't support it. And if you are not even buying yourself, but you are enabling people to buy your brothers, I'm not in support of that also. So let it be clear, please. I'm not here to promote violence or criminality. Now let's continue. Hear this.
They don't like somebody, and then they now. No,
did she say she resigned? In my favor, is to go for Okulia? No.
They don't like somebody. Because of Lele Caterpillar.
Hey, I'm strong. Hey, she was sacked. Of course, now with everything, she was sacked. Daniel said, let me read the comment please before we continue because I don't want to jump anyone here. Wilson Chico says, Sonny Akparaw bo ekwensu. Okay, na fire, my dear. Daniel said, being always defensive could be a sign of trying to cover some hindrous things. I want to come with him about that. Who is trying to be defensive here? USB has not been so defensive like this group of a criminal. Okay, now I get it. Even during question and answer with USB, DPM has never been defensive in answering Biafran question. Your brain is that is in third gear. Defensiveness can sometimes be a sign of deception. Correct. Because that's the only way, you are fighting. You are trying to, when they ask you normal question, you started agitating. The thing will trigger you. Oh man, or something. If it about that question, it's right. I will go a psychologist. Sonny said hi to you. Hi. Okay, let's go back.
Inside the Biafran Defense Force,
okay.
They don't like somebody, and then they now start carrying rumors or false information about the individual. Let me start with Caterpillar. If you have any specificity when the Prime Minister suspended this individual, again, send it to me. I don't have that. For Dr. Agi, again, Dr. Agi has been a member of the government before. She has done excellently well. Nobody is perfect.
Okay, Sonny is trying to tell you that it's all about Caterpillar. But between Caterpillar and Madam Arewa and Madam Azoka, and who again? And Gaddafi, who is the recent person that has been sacked. But these three people that I mentioned, and somehow they are affiliated to Brady until this day, somehow. But the one we can see, or the one that we all of us, witness, is the presence of excuse me, presence of what is the name of this person? Gaddafi.
They don't like somebody, and then they now start carrying rumors or false information about the individual.
So let us hear this part also.
To go and stop them. Caterpillar went out. This caterpillar on the Dorama, Caterpillar is a ego. Caterpillar, if not for Caterpillar, the healing. This is what so many people don't know. And this and that Dorama don't even know. All she knows is that somebody told her that Caterpillar is now back.
Now, this is another way of Sonarawa trying to reply the trending news about. He keep on bringing all this old video. Why? Because he want to tell you that USB is about Ibubagu. As if we are not from Igbo land, like you are talking to somebody from Kafachan. We also have access to what is going on in our land. Like we know Ibubagu, our people, our siblings, our families, our relatives, our classmates, they know about when they see one, they know the patient know when they see one, because they are seeing the activities of these two people. Just like somebody who live in Anambra State, you when you see Agule Chamber, as of the boss group and all that, now you identify easily. When you see different patient army, they will also be identified. That's why when something happen somewhere, they want to do DS in the diaspora. They're trying to push you to Samaritan's voice in their word. They don't succeed because people will end up at the end of the day, they will be able to tell you, look at these people, this look at them, look at them. Nobody is carrying any arm in our land that once they move, people will not dictate who they are. What do I mean by that? When some Biafrans are travel or are going to their maybe the activities, going to their way, their daily work and everything, and God forbid, accidentally they jam Fulani herdsmen. Okay, they will tell you Fulani block so highway. We often see watch that kind of video. They don't tell you the Haman one group can come back. No, before you know it, the reference will tell you people that are doing that thing. We have seen some videos of you being tortured or being tied or being taken, dragged away by some armed group in Anambra State. People in that area will tell you that Agune Chamber. Some will tell you Babago. That kind of thing. So it is there. People know who is who. So you hiding somewhere trying to deceive everybody is not working. It's a matter of time. The truth will still surface. It will still surface. Now, and they keep on saying something that they cannot identify or define. This Adadorama here, for example, claiming that she have access to everything and all that, which I'm not here to tell you that she don't have, but if you have noticed for a few months now or a few weeks, she's no longer talking about our NGN. I speak with men, I speak with the Butos, I speak with we don't hear that anymore. What they're doing now, the target, the way the strategy now is no longer about men on ground, about army. The strategy now is go and visit PM, see PM, take photo with PM, with PM's wife. Something like DOS have been doing for years with Uchechi, Mazam Gano's wife. And after knowing that, you still come back and tell us, oh, we are getting it wrong, you get it right. These are things that I want you to begin to pick, to understand from them. They understand what they're doing, but the problem they're having is that they think that you can't reason. That's where they're getting it wrong. being Pope said, is Commander Holy Ghost ready by? Anyway, it would not be surprised because every soldier is just like Walking Dead. Yeah, the news is there that thank God that you know this, so because for you to say it's ready by means that this is not the breaking news to you. The way you are questioning is the way you see it, the way I see it. I don't have any intent to tell you. Do you understand? But this kind of thing is not something that you cover. My so that was the reaction. Somehow, if my doubt, or maybe if I'm suspecting or anything I have, maybe is let's say my belief or trust on that the news is let's say is 60%. Sonny reaction have made it 85. You get a point because you cannot read what CS said, called his name severally, and he's busy trying to do damage control, bringing some, video clip and statement that has nothing to do with the the news. He's trying to distract you to, shift your brain from the main issue itself. That's why I said I don't. I somehow believe it now. The truth is that in this struggle and in house fight, they should know that if let me take it again. The truth is that in this struggle and in house fight, they should know that if things go wrong with Simon, they will hunt both Oge and Ngozi, and their both cabinet will suffer it. And they should keep playing. Yeah, it is a good advice. And one thing, just to add something to what you just said, is that who is actually hurting who? That they in the indoor house and everything. Just that USB government, they are too matured to have Oginkere and their group to deal with. Because if imagine if USB government is just like group of youth that don't have any experience or don't know what to say and when to how to say it, it would have been a very difficult issue to face. Why? Because what I'm seeing, this is my own observation, is that they really want to. Okay, people really want to interact with other people. Remember when they said the CS was recruiting new people and they would just finish them off with 1 day, 1 seconds. Remember when the news was everywhere. So this is to tell you they were ready to buy themselves because of that, and USB government refused to go toe to toe with them, and things are going the way it is now. And what by the Holy Ghost, because many people will say, "Oh, CS, we are yet to ascertain that." And when you read what CS posted there, you can feel the pain from her write-up to know that she has nothing to do with that. That's my own observation so far. But as they pass by, we may see different things to hold on. But for now, let it just be the way it is. Okay. Now let us move to another of his ration, because maybe some of you maybe have noticed that CS actually mentioned Royce in that write-up, meaning that she suspected that Holy Ghost is also the one behind Commander Royce with the help of Sonarawa. But I think that is not the issue. I believe that the person bearing the Royce is different. Another person who may be one of the army on ground, but I don't think he possessed the power that he claimed that they know him, he's this. I think that he could be one of the junior army there. That's my own take, because the amount of time the guy has online is something else. Or if I thought he's still with maybe he was there, but he's no more there. I cannot tell. Being that CS questioned his identity by saying that the person is no longer posting or coming online, he decided to say something, and I'm going to read what he said. Here. Okay, let me not bother you with that. Let me bother you with that. You know why? Because Sonarawa did not. Because I want to say what Sonarawa has put. So I just shared it without putting any tag. I wanted to read what Sonarawa said, but he did not put any option, any kind of any catchphrase on that. He just shared it. But we may revisit it again. But for now, let us just not go there yet. The only thing I want to understand is that every genuine Biafran, if I, two things I have to say here. One, let me believe, let us for a while, let us believe that truly Holy Ghost is not here. Let us believe. All right. Now, if that is true, it is a very sad thing to experience, very, very disturbing. That you disagree with somebody does not mean that you have to start calling for the head of the person. That is why I feel so pain and so kind of my heart is heavy on that. Very, very. Since I saw that news, uh, I wasn't myself. Each time I remember that, I would be like, "What is going on?" Because it's not something that someone that you can see. You have seen his face and everything. You know his voice, his unique way of passing information and everything. Just because something happened between USB government and what's going on now, all of a sudden I should have hatred on him. No. Even though as of the moment nobody knows what happened to him. So you trying to tag it on anybody, trying to insult somebody because of that, you may be wrong. That's why you need to be careful with your utterances. Okay, don't rush to call somebody's name. Wait until you verify it. But if you choose to stay in your life by dragging people that has someone that has nothing to do with it, you are whatever the person say declare against you should happen. Now let us believe that is a rumor. Thank God that is not true. Let us just believe that. Let us believe that somehow he will surface tomorrow and broadcast. Let us believe that is not what we think. Okay? Please, that's my prayer. And if that happens, I'll be the happiest person. Because life has no duplicate. Yes, everybody you may not agree with him. You may not agree with as long as he's not seeking for other people's life and other things. Like what I mean by not sabotaging and selling his colleague and anything, then it's not something that anybody should be proud of. So dying of people or killing of anybody is something that we all need to condemn. Okay, and I'm not gonna say much about it. Let it just be like that. Then I will upload a video that has to do with this issue again on our main platform because I have to react to the reaction of people on that video. There are some people that that deserve some words, and I'm coming for them with I will make sure that video I will try my best to respond that. Let me just end it there. So my people, we have come to an end of this live broadcast, and I want you to like the video because we have spent 1 hour 44 minutes, 43 minutes going to 44, and in all this time, only 27 people managed to like the video. And let me see how many total view. Okay, out of almost 300. Okay, this is data broadcast. We couldn't even make up to 50 view, 50 like in this live stream. It's quite poor, very, very poor. But what can I say? If not, thank you. So for some of you that like the video, I really appreciate you for clicking on like button because I was expecting that the like will at least 50. Okay, out of almost 300 people that have watched it so far. Well, this is later one, so if you know, it's not easy to have people watching at this hour. Many people want to sleep and rest and all that, but no problem. The choice is yours. If you want to get it up, you can it doesn't deduct any money from your bank account. But before I end, let me go through this letter from it said, okay, Sonny said a serious soldier should not be using a smartphone to do videos always. My brother, it's Kwanunko again, my dear. And for Holy Ghost, his life on social media, his life on social media is not good for a soldier because Nigerian government can pinpoint his location they should advise Gentle with his life on media, because no one is above by. That's a good advice. But like I said, let us hope that tomorrow, surprise, he's back, that kind of thing. I would like to hear that. So thank you, my people, and thank you all of you that joined me. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate you. Have a wonderful night and sleep well. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. Bye bye for now. Take care.